So what is PLM software anyways? One guy said it's product lifecycle management. That seems reasonable. But I asked him what this means, and he just said it manages the lifecycle of the product. That doesn't say much more, does it? Wikipedia says PLM is the process of managing the entire lifecycle of a product from inception through engineering, design, and manufacture to service and disposal of manufactured products. That's a lot more words, but not much more information. These circular definitions are driving me nuts. I guess I will never know what PLM is. I know! I'll go find some software that helps me improve product innovation, product development, and engineering instead.
There's no need for confusion. PLM is a software-enabled strategy to improve product innovation, design, development, and management to drive higher levels of product profitability. Watch PLM 411 to learn more. Hi, and welcome to PLM 411. I'm Jim Brown with Tech Clarity. Today, I'm joined by KJ Carlson of Club W. We've talked on this series quite a bit about PLM and the value. One of the things, KJ, that as I talk to people, a lot of the value of improving efficiency and reducing cost, a lot of the stories people talk about are within engineering, within R&D or product development. And one of the things I know that you've talked about is the value of PLM for Club W, really across departments. Can you maybe give us an example?
Yeah, so for us, we use PLM not just in making the physical product, but making the product as we do for the company. Since it's a consumer-facing product, it's the online presence, it's all the compliance that goes into it, and it's we're making wine, so it's what does the wine pair with? Does it pair with chicken? Does it pair with fish? And so as we decide to make a wine, make a Cabernet at the beginning, and we find the juice, there's so many departments. There's our compliance department, there's our content department, there's our legal department, our engineering, and our website, and all these different teams that need to stay in sync. And so when we first started producing our own wine, we realized we could do it on spreadsheets and do it the old way, but we said that's not the right way. It's not the best way to do it.
Yeah.
So we wanted to find a product that was simple and easy to use, that would work for all teams to stay in sync and make sure that we didn't run into the classic problem where you get 3/4 down the way and go, whoops, I should have done something 4 steps ago. And so something as in our business has kept us in sync all the way.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And so one of the things, I've done a bunch of research on PLM over the years, and one of the things that I've seen is as companies use PLM and it matures, a lot of companies do start in engineering and start with a very sort of product development centered process or problem they're trying to solve. But as it matures, it tends to move outside to other departments, cross-departmental, but even outside of the sort of four walls of the business, out into the customers or suppliers and into the supply chain. How has Club W looked at PLM sort of outside of the four walls?
So we do that in two different ways. Finding wine is a global problem.
Yeah.
Right? We're not just bringing California wine, we're bringing wine from France, from Chile, and from Washington State, and from California. And so making sure that our vineyards and our winemaker partners have a way to communicate with us and give us the data we need so we can create an online portal for them and let them access our data. And so when the product does hit, we have the data we need. We're not surprised by it. We're not doing data entry to it.
Right.
And the other part is that when we're actually physically producing the wine, the team that does the actual production in the bottling plant, there's certain data that they need that since they're hours away, they can't just walk over and say, hey, I didn't get this.
Right.
And so, they were able at the beginning to say, here are all the basic information. And then, we do a couple iterations and then all of a sudden they go, we also need this, we also need that. And so making sure that we had a way to, again, set those minimum requirements so that as they continue to need more, that we were always making sure we were giving them that data, that we cut down all the back and forth, all the emails by giving a consistent process to it.
Yeah, and it's probably a little hard to unblend wine after you've blended it if they make a mistake.
That's exactly right.
So, yeah, well, that's fantastic. It's really refreshing. It's certainly not your sort of grandfather's PLM system that you're using. You're out there and doing interesting things across the department, and fantastic company too. Love the wine. So, KJ, thank you very much.
Thanks, Jim.
And thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. And we'd love for you to subscribe to the channel so we can continue the conversation. Thanks so much.